wasted time or anything like that. I can't believe this. Okay, I'm just gonna show you guys some scenes. Basically, I'm reading a book, so it's like chapter 1. I talk about my food addiction, and I break down the 4 stages of addiction. I'll give you guys even a little sneak peek here of how it starts with the addiction portion of it. It goes like this. Hold on.
Chapter 1, my food addiction. Addiction. The repeated involvement of a substance or activity that continues despite all negative consequences that arise from it.
Anyway, okay, I'm not going to go into that. I don't really want to go into that. But anyway, it's a lot, and I can't believe I'm sharing this. Okay, I'm going to give you guys an example here.
I wouldn't want to FaceTime people anymore.
Oh, okay, so basically, this is part 4 of the addiction, which is, what did I say here?
Nothing kills you more than your own thoughts.
Okay, hold on.
Part 4, you become numb and lose the drive to change. You isolate yourself from the world because you are so ashamed.
So basically, okay, I'm going to show you guys part 4, okay? Part 4 of the addiction. There's 4 parts. Part 4 is, what is it? It's, you become numb and you lose your drive to change because you failed so many times. And then you're so ashamed of who you are, you just want to isolate yourself from the world. All right, here we go. I'm going to show you guys a little bit. This is so sad.
I would go to restaurants alone.
Oh, wait, hold on. Before I do this, let's set the blinds down because it's really bright. The views, though, right? I'll do number 2 also. Okay. Oh, this is relatable. Dude, I went to restaurants alone on Saturday nights when couples were eating dinner next to me. I would watch movies about love and want love when I couldn't even love myself. This is like a whole ass like documentary. I'm so excited to release it. Yes, I'm releasing a podcast, by the way, right after season 2 finishes. Okay, anyway, here we go. I can't believe I'm sharing this. This is so
Part 4, you become numb and lose the drive to change. You isolate yourself from the world because you are so ashamed. I would go to restaurants alone on Saturday nights, seeing a couple next to me on a date.
Oh, I'm sorry. Okay, whatever.
Enjoying their company while I was there alone eating. It was freaking sad. I didn't want to Snapchat people anymore. That's my problem. That is my problem. Like, I can't even take a good Snapchat of myself. And this guy that I'm talking to keeps sending me pictures of his face. He's probably like, why is this girl not sending pictures of her face? Maybe because I just ate a lot and my face is bloated now. So I will not be sending my son any pictures of my face for the next 2 days. Good night. I wouldn't want to FaceTime people anymore. And like, I literally want to isolate myself from the world. That's not an indicator of how low I feel now. The fact that I don't even want to FaceTime people.
Yeah, that is a very, very selfish thing. God gives you life and opportunities, and you've been giving more opportunities than many. And yet, you just want to go hide under a rock.
No, I don't. I also don't want to do that. I don't want to continue hiding. That's the thing. I'm so sick of it.
Good.
I'm just saying that's when I realized this was a low, is when I was so embarrassed that I don't want to FaceTime. I'm just telling you, I mean, I'm kind of shocked that I let myself get to this point. I mean, this is so embarrassing to admit that I could abuse my body like this. It's like I don't even care. At least I didn't before.
You still don't.
I do care. Who said I don't?
Doesn't seem like it.
Why?
Because. Be honest with yourself.
I do care because that's why I was so feeling.
Improve it to yourself, not to me, not to Goggins, Not to Robbins. To Libby.
And then there was this other thing. I was talking about how I was always on social media.
I spent more time on social media, seeing people's highlights, feeling worse about my own life. Why is everyone on TikTok so good looking? Dad? Like, everyone is models. Like, are there no average people like me out there? I'm so average. Where are all the average people like me on TikTok?
Why do you keep calling yourself average?
Because I do look average. I'm sorry, I'm a little below average at this moment in time.
Anyway, so I can't believe I'm showing all of this. But that was me in a bad state. And anyone who sees all that, you're all like, OMG, just go to therapy. Guys, I didn't go to therapy at all. I changed myself completely. I didn't have a mental illness, okay? And sometimes, honestly, going to a therapist can even make it worse because they're going to start saying you have all these problems that you didn't even have to begin with. I freaking changed myself. Anyway, so, yeah, I have a question. Was that long? I feel like that was long. I don't know. I almost wanted to edit a lot of that out. I was like, who's even going to watch that? Like, especially the conversation with my dad. So the real reason... No. Okay, honestly, I'm going to ignore all the hate about... I already finished the video, but I'm just giving you guys a sneak peek. Because... And you have to understand, like... This is very hard for me to release. This is not easy, okay? I have to, it's just hard when you're putting yourself out there being that vulnerable. It's really difficult to let people see me like that. Once it's out there forever, and I have to realize that. And like even in that video, I said I'm so embarrassed that I could let myself get to this point. I cut it out, but I think I didn't even finish my sentence in the video, but I said something like, I could never, and then I stopped talking. I don't know what I was about to say, but I think I was about to say I could never show myself like this online. And yet here I am now doing it because number one, I have changed immensely. Who I was then is not who I am today. And number two, the reason I am putting this out is because I genuinely think that it's going to help someone out there in my same situation. So I really hope you can understand it's difficult to put yourself out there. When I'm going to show you one more clip from the episode where I look like absolute. It's so embarrassing. I look like absolute trash. Oh my gosh.
These last 2 days have been really bad. My room's been a mess.
Oh my gosh.
My sleep schedule is so beyond messed up. I mean, I woke up at 2 a.m. today.
Oh
5 a.m.
gosh.
I went to...
Okay, so the reason I whispered that and I didn't say it out loud was because my sister was in the bathroom and I didn't want to tell her that I took her car, and this is what happened that morning.
Okay, I'm really like disgusting, I know. Yeah, basically what happened today was I woke up at like 2 a.m. because I think I went to bed a little early, like 9 p.m.-ish. So I woke up at 2 a.m., couldn't go back to sleep, and food was just on my mind. You know, I thought it was so easy, right, to just turn off my bad habits and just start, right? But then I was like, oh shoot, I really got myself into something. I couldn't get my mind off of food, and I went to eat like a few bites of my dad's Chipotle from the night before. Yeah. And now you see me eating fries. No, it gets worse. So like, I'm scrolling on social media, whatever. Clock hit 6 a.m. I check out the Krispy Kreme hours. It said it opened 30 minutes ago. I drove to Krispy Kreme. But I swear, like as I was walking downstairs, part of me stopped because I remember how uncomfortable all this food was making me. I was like, Olivia, don't you want to reach that level of vitality and health? I almost stopped, but I didn't. And then on my way, I was like, do you really need 3 donuts? You only need 2. And I was like, no, I need 3. I don't know. I got 3 anyway. I was like, it's your last point. It's your last chance. It's your last chance. I kept talking about weight loss the whole time. Honestly, if I thought about health, if I really had a commitment to health, I don't think I would have done that. That's the thing is people who like just do stuff like this, like, come on, like I wasn't like hungry or anything. I just did this. First of all, I have
have full control. Now I know I'm doing all of this. Like, I'm controlling myself, you know? Anyway, the point